that when you look at the landscape of the National Football League, and I'm talking about for a period of time, outside of Peyton Manning left due to injury. Okay? That's the only reason why he didn't retire a coach. Nobody gets rid of their Super Bowl winning quarterback that potentially could be a Hall of Famer because they got a little issue. The Green Bay Packers didn't get rid of no damn Aaron Rodgers. They kept Aaron Rodgers, right? So when you start to look at it, why did Seattle say, you know what, man? Go ahead. Go, because they don't believe, in my opinion.
You don't think that Russell himself, though, forced that?
Yeah, but just because you force him don't mean I have to allow you the exit door. We've seen many players try it, and if you play the quarterback position, Laura, they like to hold on to those guys, right?
Yeah.
If you can play, they going to hold on to you at that spot. Plus, I look at the receiving core that he had, and some could argue that maybe it was Teddy Bridgewater, maybe it was Drew Lock. That was the reason these receivers, and Courtland Sutton and Jared Jeudy and those guys didn't live up to their potential thus far. But I don't know that, because when you go to Seattle, when you look at the way Seattle was winning, I'm talking about winning Super Bowl type caliber team getting there, it was based on that defense and a strong running game.
Right. So if
and I don't want to sound like a hater, but it's the reality of it.
Well, let's dive just a little bit deeper here before I go to you, Mina. If you're trying to pick out what's wrong or going wrong with Russell Wilson and why you might let him go, what would it be?
I think it's more about he's not the quarterback that can take you to a Super Bowl and win it.
A lot of stuff I don't agree with, but this is the first take.
Let her go.
Go, Mina.
Well, look, I want to say this about the Broncos. Let's focus on the Broncos. First of all, I think Russell Wilson is a Super Bowl, a type of quarterback you win games because of, not with, in the NFL. We saw that year after year in Seattle with the degradation of that offensive line. They did have good skill players, but so often it came down to, hey, Russ, go make magic happen. I think in Denver, he does have a group of skill players. I think Courtland Sutton is excellent. Tim Patrick, extremely underrated, phenomenal running back duo, and Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon. So I do think Ndamukong makes a good point about the offensive line being the potential weak link, but that is a good offense. Now the defense. This defense is good. They're significantly better than Seattle. I think when you look at them at every level, you realize, oh, there is not just talent, names like Patrick Surtain II, Justin Simmons, who are at the top of their positions. I would say that already about Surtain, but key role players, underrated guys like Josie Jewell at linebacker, Draymond Jones. They bring in DJ Jones on the defensive line. The key, however, is they need to get a pass rush. And Bradley Chubb has been so up and down, of course, suffered injuries. They bring in Randy Gregory. They need them to hit this year for that defense to finish top 10, because even without all those role players, unless they can get a true pass rush going, it'll all be for naught.
And Ndamukong, here's my question. Did you play against the Broncos offensive line when Garrett Bowles was playing like a first-round bust? Or did you play against him once he had developed and been paid? Because he was a different kind of player last year, and they also drafted Dalton Reisner, and he played well. So those are two strong offensive linemen. And I'm not telling it's the best offensive line in the league, but to Mina's point, the surrounding cast all around this team is pretty strong. We've got a new coaching staff. They've got new ownership. There is a lot that's new about Denver. And so the Broncos that Key and Ndamukong are thinking of might not be the Broncos that people recognize this upcoming summer, especially once Russell's playing quarterback. Because we all know how important that position is and how much changes once you get quarterback play. And Key, Russell did help lead the Seahawks to one Super Bowl title, and if they had run the ball, it would have been two. Yep. So he is a Super Bowl winning quarterback that Denver invested an awful lot in, that Denver believed in, that Denver went all out to get because it believed that Russell would put it right in the thick of things in the AFC West.
Adam, I agree with you. He is a Super Bowl winning quarterback, two-time appearing Super Bowl winning quarterback. What I said is that defense, and I think we all know this, carried them to both of those Super Bowls, and they should have won if they just run the ball instead of trying to let Russ cook. I understand he puts up phenomenal numbers. He is a great guy, and we all love him in the media because he's a perfect person. I get it. But so, look at this. His own teammates in Seattle, that was his teammates, said that he wasn't the reason that they went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl. I'm just going off what I see. That's all. And I understand that they got some talented receivers in Denver. They haven't shown enough to make me go, wow. Now, maybe it's because the quarterback position wasn't very good. We'll get an opportunity to see that. I'm not going to jump on the table in T-shirts and shorts in mini camp in OTAs. I'm just not going to do it. And I get it, Adam. I understand. But I'm not going to do it.
I like that. I appreciate that because it means a lot. When you get into the trenches, and Adam, you made a comment about Garrett Bowles. I played against him in both sides, and when he was a young pup, and then when we went there the last time with the Bucks, and Shaq Barrett had a lot of fun. I went out there, had a little bit of fun, and then we went back to Tampa. So
Ooh, check the tape.
At the end of the day, you got to look at the tape, and then obviously go from there.
All right, so no one's stepping on the table here in T-shirt and shorts, thank goodness. But either way, Key, I didn't know you were going to go that hard on Denver today. That's interesting.
It's just,
that's all right. We'll do it at a commercial break. Stick around because we got a lot coming your way next. Ndamukong.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.